Good morning. Welcome to Coffee and Cookies. My name is Lindsay, and today's show is, as always, is about parenting, life, leadership, positivity. Why are you looking like that, Nick? You look constipated. That's what
it was the fact that you were like, as always, like,
I mean,
you want to know what?
Yeah.
Hold on, time out.
What?
Time out.
What you got?
People are going through a lot right now. Like, we might be the only positive in their life. We might be the only leadership in their life. So it's not just a, you know what, I'm just going to go right to split screen. We're just going to,
Hey, let's just jump right in.
Let's just jump right in. Jump right in. Nick does not use constipated face. What is that? What is that? Oh my gosh.
Totally a constipated face.
just gonna leave that alone right now. But no, it's like seriously, like people tune into this show because we're positive, right? Now, do we get a little growly at times? Thomas will call me out on that. Yet, Nick, you get growly at times, but 99.9% of the time, this show's positive. So,
as always,
don't.
Why did that rub you the wrong way?
Don't just do that. Don't do that.
Don't do what?
I don't know.
Did y'all hear what I said? 'Cause I don't know if Nick heard what I said. This show, as always, is about life, leadership, positivity.
We're not doing a show tomorrow, so I have to completely throw you off your game right now just to entertain myself. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going to be the growly one.
For the rest of the day, yeah. I need your prayers. I need some reinforcements. Help.
You are asking for this.
I'm asking for what?
Growliness.
Lies, lies. So good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, Dad. Thank you for tuning in this morning. Thank you guys for tuning into Coffee and Cookies and joining us on this beautiful Thursday morning while it's raining outside over here in Prosper, Texas. Mm-hmm. Today's show is all about what? What did we talk about on this show again?
Life, leadership, positivity. What else you got?
And tangents.
And tangents. And laughter.
Lots of laughter. It is Cinco de Mayo.
It is.
I'm so excited.
That was really high pitched.
I know. It was my. I don't have any Mexican nationality in my lineage, so I was gonna try to blame it on that, but I can't because I don't got it. I'm sure someone in the comments or someone watching the show has it, but I know I don't. Nope. Negative on that one, Ghost Rider. Mm-hmm. You know what a great month this is. You have my birthday, then you have May the 4th be with you, and then you have Cinco de Mayo. Like, this is a win, whether it's your birthday month or not.
I think you're missing the most important day.
Oh, and then there's Mother's Day.
Yes.
Wow. Just really got to make that about yourself, didn't you?
I do.
Yes.
I mean, you tried to make it all about you. So.
I did not. I was celebrating Cinco de Mayo. Goodness gracious.
And my birthday and the May 4th. And yeah.
You just can't let me have that one win, can you? Nope. It's
not
okay.
Right now. Maybe later. Maybe. We'll see how the show goes.
Wow. All right. So let's hop right into it. Lindsay, you had an epiphany happen while you were looking at the mirror. Please tell us, oh, Lindsay, your mirrorology? Your mirror epiphany? Mirror epiphany. What is your mirror epiphany? What was it? I don't know.
Okay, so
you want to know what? We need to start lining up guests again because we laugh too much.
Yeah,
like we just do. We laugh too much.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So I was looking at myself in the mirror, right? Making sure I was camera ready.
I was looking at myself in the mirror.
It's a thing. You gotta make sure you're. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Anyway. Noticed I had a couple of eyebrow hairs that were just like not going the direction that my eyebrows grow, right? You ever guys have that? Like you just got a weird hair on the top of your head or your eyebrows, or I don't know if guys have like mustache or beard hairs that just go whoop the wrong direction. Nick, you have that?
Keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going.
Well, it made me think of, how often in life do we have habits that we're like, oh, this is going to be a great addition to my life, and it's going to help me, complete my picture and whatever. Or we, not just habits, but habits, people, jobs, whatever it is that you fill in the blank. And, you go down the path a little bit, and then all of a sudden you realize it's pulling you the wrong direction. Y'all have that? I've had that. Not just
you
with
had
my
that.
eyebrow
You had
hairs.
that. You had that with an eyebrow hair, and you took the eyebrow hair to a whole new dimension.
Well, it was just like
Almost like the multiverse.
Man. So, what do? You have options, right?
You do.
You either let it continue growing crazy and not do what it's supposed to be doing, you know.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Just gonna ignore
Or
that side
you can
pull it out.
just yank that right out of there. Just get rid of
Extract it from your life. Yeah. Are there any habits or people that you need to extract from your life because they're pulling you the wrong direction?
If this was an entire female audience, they would all completely understand. Everyone would be like, I get it. Like, absolutely. Amen,
Yes.
sister.
I
I'm
know.
sitting here like, okay.
Whatever.
Well, no, like
Whatever.
seriously, like this is a great, like a lot of my analogies are more masculine. A lot of them are definitely come from a parenting point of view, right? But this one is a very feminine point of view. It's a very, like, hey, like if you have an eyebrow that's hair that's going in the wrong direction, go ahead and pluck it out. And by the way, who else in your life do you need to just pluck out of your life because they're
Pulling you the wrong direction.
or go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, I want to hear what you were going to say.
No. Taking a drink.
So for you, it's the eyebrows. For me this morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the reason why there's a cup this big, okay, is I did not get any sleep last night.
You poor baby.
Amber was tossing and turning. The babies were waking up, and I'm like, "You want to know what? Just gonna man up and deal with it. Just gonna go." I ran upstairs. Oh my goodness, I think it's like that's one of the worst feelings as a parent is when your kid starts screaming, and you don't know why, right? So I run upstairs, and like I normally don't hit the lights when I walk into any of my kids' rooms because I'm like, it's nighttime. They're just squeaky. But Squishy, that's her nickname, Sydney was like full on screaming by the time I got to room. So I hit the light. And of course, she's like shocked by the light and flutters. And then she just looks at me and just arms up. Just so in my household, when the girls want to be held, they do this. They do this. And she was just, that was it. And then the second I pick her up, Amber, if you're watching, you're going to love this. The second I pick her up, she goes, Mama. And I'm like, no, baby girl, you got dad right now. And she goes, Mama. And then just laid her head on my shoulder. And I was like,
Aww.
I'm going to take it. She rested her head on my shoulder. She asked for Mama. I said, nope, you're getting dad. And she was like, okay, this is good.
I still miss Mama, but okay.
Right. So I sat down and I rocked her, and she just first I checked her diaper. Right. Hey, FYI, if your kid wakes up screaming or crying in the middle of the night, the first thing you gotta do is check the diaper. You have to. Okay. And the reason why I'm saying this is sometimes you're so tired you forget. Like you're so tired you just forget. So make sure you check the diaper. I checked the diaper. Diaper's good. And then I go to the rocky chair and I start rocking her. And like she passes out in like 2 minutes. So I was like, okay. And then I go to stand up. Then I go to stand up. And those eyes go, ba-doop.
Where are you going?
Where you going? What are you doing? Why'd you stop rocking? I didn't approve of this. And she gets her blankie. She gets her thumb and she's looking at me like, I don't know about this. I don't know. So I sit back down. I'm like, I'm not waking up the whole household.
Make my day. Go ahead.
And I start rocking her again. So on average, it normally takes between 8 to 15 minutes to put a kid to bed if you're rocking them or walking them around, right? So I go the full 10 minutes, right? And I'm like, okay. And I go to stand up. And this time it's not the full wake up. It's the, oh, you're moving. Okay, I'm okay with this. Okay. Yep, I get my blankie. So I lay her down. I'm like, I'm being so gentle, so slow. I lay her down, make sure she has her blankie, and her eyes are like, okay, yep. And I back away
like
slowly. and then I get to the door. Yep, it's that movement. And then I get to the door and I take the door handle very gently,
Please don't
Oh
squeak. Please
man,
don't squeak.
there
Please
you
don't
go, right?
squeak.
The worst is when you go to shut the door and then you're at the very end and you misgauge where the door jamb is. So you hit it just a little hard. And I froze for a second. And nothing happened. And then I waited 3 seconds and nothing happened. And then it was 5 seconds. And I was like, okay, I'm good. I can walk away. Oh man. So then this morning, because I didn't get a lot of sleep, I woke up late. And I wake up and I'm like, oh no, it's 6:25. That is easily 25 to 30 minutes late for me to get the girls up. And I walk upstairs and I'm like, London, I'm getting you up late. She's like, okay. Like I see her like recenter herself. She's like, okay, daddy got me up late. This is kind of nice. I got to sleep in a little bit. She recenters. And then I see her go, and then she started, I said, we're going. So I get her in one arm and then I turn around and Isla is standing on her bed and she's like, you taking me too? So I got both girls now and we're going to go down the stairs and, and I get down the stairs and I'm like, sometimes it's a little nerve wracking because you're like, man, if I trip, like this could be a bad trip.
I was going to say,
this could be a bad trip.
I was going to say, like, is this going to be a bad story of like,
no.
And we
Oh my
gosh.
gosh. No, I would totally sacrifice my body for those two. So I get down the stairs and I let Isla go down onto the couch and I give her a blankie and a pillow and I'm like, London, daddy's running late. We got to move fast. And London likes to do things on her time. She's very much on her time. But this morning, she was fast.
That's awesome.
I was so proud of her. We actually got done. We woke up late and we got done 20 minutes before you guys were supposed to come over so we could go to school. Like, it was a whole new level.
20 minutes before we
I know.
What?
I know. Like, we were ready to go at 6:55.
Wow.
We got everything done in 25 minutes. That's a record for my London.
Yeah.
Like, London, again, moves at London speed. Mm-hmm. And it was just, today she was a champ.
That's
Absolute
awesome.
champ. So
how does that relate to my pluck out the hair that's going the wrong direction story? You're like, because for me,
sometimes,
let's hear it.
you don't need to pluck the hair out.
Okay.
Sometimes you just gotta massage it in the right direction, apply a little heat, do a little conditioner, a little oil, Like, sometimes people don't need to just be plucked out of your life. Sometimes they just need to be, coerced into going the direction you need them to go. How are we even talking about this? Oh, man, that was good. So, all right. So there we go. I love this, Lindsay. I seriously think you need to take this idea, and I want you to know. Hear me on this. I want you to make this like a true like use a rule of thirds and come out with like a little almost not a sermon but a speech on this. Because that analogy does not resonate with me as a guy, but I know that analogy resonates with women. I know they'll get it. They'll get it. Like, I don't get it. But I guarantee you Amber understands that, right? I really think you should take that and run with it. I really do. So with the other thing we were talking about today was called worshiping something, but then you actually looked up the definition of worshiping and completely destroyed my idea.
I do that. I do that? No.
You do. You do.
I bring light and truth to...
Yeah?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We don't want to give wrong information out.
Well... No, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't. So I'm sitting here. Oh, I could share my screen. Oh my goodness.
Yes, you can.
You want to know what? Y'all should never have let me figure this out because now it's like just way too much fun for me to do this. Mm-hmm. Share my screen. I'm going to put the screen up there. All right. You ready for this? So as you know, we like to talk about, nope, that's wrong. Boop, 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 boop. I had too many apps open. Sorry. We like to talk about coffee on this show, right?
Yes, we do.
Coffee. I'm going to share the screen. Start. Okay, there we go, right? So I'm sitting here and I'm going through some, wow, this thing's not listening to me today. You guys will get to see it. Because it's
Can you just like show it to the screen? Because that actually works not badly.
Wait, what?
It doesn't look that bad when you just hold it up to the other camera.
Well, but does it?
At least gives them context. Because you're going to talk about it anyway.
I am going to talk about it, but I have to find it again. There it is. Okay. All right. I got it. Mm-hmm. Let me just boop. There we go. You ready? You ready for this?
I guess. I don't even know what we're talking about.
So we're going to talk about coffee.
Because this is not what I defined earlier.
Nick's version of coffee versus Lindsay's version of coffee. So, ladies and gentlemen, take a gander at this bad boy right here. And I love this, right? Because people do this all the time. They go, I love coffee. And then this, it's not really coffee. It's more like dessert. It's more like dessert. So, have you seen this one yet?
Yeah, no, I have not seen that.
You've not seen this meme?
That's funny.
Oh, this meme is great because I saw this. I was like, that's totally Lindsay. Like,
Yes.
That's Lindsay.
Well, maybe not all the caramel. No. Yeah.
No, not all the caramel.
No, that's too sweet.
But it's too sweet.
Yeah, that's not coffee.
That is
That's
dessert.
called a frappuccino.
That's good. Is that
Just
what
saying.
that is?
Yeah. That's not coffee. It might have a shot of coffee in it.
But coffee. See?
Yeah, I don't drink it like that.
Dark, black, delicious,
Acidic.
amazing, healthy for you. Coffee.
Tear holes in your stomach. Coffee.
No, it does not. Does not.
Do you know that for sure?
Yes, I do.
Do you?
Yes.
Are you a doctor?
You want to know what? I don't need to be a biologist to tell you I know what a woman is and what a man is.
Wow.
Oh, that was
You
good.
went there.
I went there.
You did.
I went there. I don't understand that. That's okay. That's okay. So I'm doing exactly the reason why I'm doing this right now is yesterday we talked about how being on your phone takes away from the people who are present. So I'm doing this right now completely on purpose. So,
Why?
because that way people have like it's one thing to say, it's another thing to see it. So I'll put the phone down because I really don't need it. Yesterday we talked about how having your phone brings people that are far away close to you, but it stops you from having conversation with the people who are already close to you. And it really got me thinking. It got me thinking about like influence
Yes.
and leading yourself. I know what Nick talks about is what Nick is always going to talk about. It's going to come back to leadership, business, being better, leading yourself, just being a better you. Okay. And what ran through my head, and I drew this out, what was like circles of influence, right? And how often we jump from, and I would like to do a training on this, and maybe you'd be like, Nick, you should make a training on this. Great, thank you, Lindsay. Just had a whole conversation with myself. Is how often we jump from leading ourselves, leading our families, to leading on social media, And we forget about that other ring where our friends and close family are. Right? Our family of choice, not family, but our family of choice. And maybe even for some people, they even jump right to there, right? They go right from leading yourself to leading on social media, and they forget about the family and the friends rings.
Well, isn't that how I reach my family and friends? Is through social media?
No, I actually call my brothers and sisters and play with my kids and have conversations with my wife.
What?
It's not through social.
Mean?
Oh. Lindsay, I'm getting very confused right here. But here we go, right? Good morning. Oh, the boss is here, and the boss's father's here. But how often do you see people do that, right? Like they'll post positive quotes. They'll be like, oh, look at my wins or things of that nature. But at the end of the day, they're not investing any time into their kids. They're not investing any time into their family. And hear me on this. They're not investing any time into the friendships of the people that are actually around them. I do believe social media is great. I love social media. I love YouTube. I love Facebook. I love Twitter now. You know, I love all these things, but there's a point where you have to make sure that you're taking care of the people that are physically in your sphere of influence before you take care of the people who are digitally in your influence. Right? And I think that's something that I've been watching a lot of Eric Thomas and Jordan Peterson. And that's something that you'll notice, right? Like they don't make that mistake. It's very defined for them. It is very much, I'm taking care of myself. It's very much, I'm taking care of my family. It's very much, I'm taking care of the people who are physically next to me. I'm going to hire someone to do the social media stuff. Okay. And don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that my social media following isn't important. I'm not saying that my digital family of choice is not important. But the person that's standing right in front of me right now that needs my time, that needs me to speak life into them, I need to focus on them and not the camera.
That's good.
So it got me thinking. It really did. Like, okay, am I doing this wrong? Are you doing this wrong? Right? Are you so worried about your online presence that you're forgetting about the true friendships that you have around you? Are you so worried about your online presence that you're not having conversations with your spouse? Are you so worried about your online presence that you're not having conversations with your kids? So it jump-started this whole moral debate inside of my head. And then it was like getting hit with a lightning bolt. It's like, great, you've identified it, you've defined it. Now, how are you going to teach others? And I was like, oh, I'll talk about it on my show. And oh my goodness. It was like, no, you're missing it. I'm going to try this again. You've identified it. You've defined it. How are you going to help others? And I'm like, I want to talk about it on my show. No. You're missing it, Nick. You're missing it. What did I just teach you? What did I just teach you? Why are you calling me from New York right now? You know I'm doing my show. What are you cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? Why are you calling me when you should be watching on my show?
Focus.
Cuckoo for
Nick,
Cocoa Puffs.
Let's get back on.
Have you ever had Cocoa Puffs?
Yes.
They're delicious.
They're okay.
So then it was, to bring it back. It was,
how are you going to do that? How are you going to teach others?
Not so I don't know what the right word is, okay? I'm not a pastor. I'm not going to write a sermon. But I'm supposed to create like that, like a presentation. Okay. Would that be the right word? Like, sure. Like I need to create that presentation, and then I need to distribute like a true teaching presentation. Am I using the right word here? And if I'm not, tangents. Good morning, Noel. Thank you for hopping into the comments. Sweet wife, if I did not say good morning to you, good morning to you. I do apologize because I know you said something in comments a while ago. But he's just like, oh, that's what I need to do. So now during my relaxing time, right, that I think I'm going to relax, because that's called relaxing time, all my brain is doing is going, are you typing yet? Are you typing it? I've given you the format. I've taught you what to do. You know how to do this. Are you typing it? And it's almost like, and I'm not, it's that little voice that's just going, you know what you should be doing.
Are you doing what you should be doing?
Yep. I mean, I felt so called out. So called out. So needless to say, I'm going to be like dropping some presentations. Am I using the right word here? It doesn't feel like the right word. Educational series? That's not right either. I'm sure someone will help me in the comments. But I'm gonna start dropping these, and please understand, just like this show, there's gonna be that growing phase, right? Like there's gonna be figuring out the camera, figuring out the audio, figuring out my flow, my format. So, and it's not gonna go on the business. It's gonna go on my personal profile, and we're gonna see what happens with this.
How about a lesson?
Oh, there are lessons. Oh, so good.
Life lessons.
Life lessons with Nick.
Nick a phrase lessons.
Nick a phrase. You've been Nick a phrased. So no, it's Eric Thomas talks about this all the time. He goes, are you procrastinating? Yes, Nolan. I'm nervous about doing this. I am.
Why?
Because I don't know if I'm ready. I don't feel like I'm ready. Like I feel like go ahead.
If you wait till you feel like you're ready, you'll never do it.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
I'm just saying.
I know you're speaking truth right now. I know it.
That is what I do. That's what I do.
It's yes. So yes and yes. Yes to Nolan and yes to Lindsay. Mm-hmm. It is and it's funny because like for 2 hours yesterday, I was like, I should be doing this. And I was like, my laptop's right there. Yes, Nick, but then you have to pull out the laptop and you got to plug it in and da 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 da.
Do you know what voices those are?
I feel like you're about to call me out again.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, go.
How dare you?
Ow,
How dare you?
Ow.
You are robbing God of being his vessel. He's put this on your heart.
He has.
He's told you, he's showed you what to do. He's laid out all of the details and said, Nick, I just need you to do it. I just need you to do it. And you're like,
Yep.
How dare you?
I know. And here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Of course, and start working.
Are you ready? It's for me it's not even like a God thing. For me, it's like I'm not doing it. So this is what ran through my head last night. Like that's why that was the other reason why I think I couldn't sleep is my brain was just going on this, right? Like who am I not helping by not creating the content?
So many people.
Right? It was just like, man, like, is this the direction? I know it is. Like, I don't even need to sit here and ask that question. like the second those words came out of my mouth, it was like, really? Like, you're gonna really sit there and ask that? Seriously?
Seriously.
All right. I'm just gonna put a deadline on it. Yep. Okay. Y'all just watched. Thank you guys for the therapy session. I appreciate it. Thank you for. You just watched the whole thing. Like, okay, like I get, and here we go. Right, like it's so easy. You want to know what? That's gonna be a topic. Procrastination. It's so easy. Between YouTube and I'm tired and but I need to get a workout in and this or that. Like it's so easy. It's so easy to fill that time.
Hey, Nick, do you remember that thing that you were supposed to fill out? Have you done it yet?
The perfect day.
Yep.
Lindsay's enjoying this episode way too much.
I mean, do you want me to keep going? I could call you out some more. But I didn't think it'd be nice, so.
Oh man, the perfect day. It's funny you say that because like I'm gonna have to start going to bed earlier now because I need to wake up earlier. to get the day started. At the end of the day, at 8:30, I am not my creative is gone. Wow, Nolan.
I know. A little lemon in that wound right there. Youch.
Oh no!
So,
It's hold on, just real quick, Nolan. I am not questioning it. I'm not questioning it. I know it. I absolutely know it. It is a.
Sounds like a question to me.
It's a getting it done thing. It is what you said before. It's a procrastination. It really is.
Because why? You said it though earlier. Why are you procrastinating?
I don't know. Why am I procrastinating? What did I say earlier? I already forgot.
I don't feel like I'm ready.
Oh, okay.
So is it the question, am I ready? Are you sure I'm ready, God? Like,
No. Am
I ready?
No, it's, I don't know. Honestly, I'm going to need to sit down and do some more thinking on this because I could say multiple things here, but at the end of the day, I need to internalize this a little bit. I have freedom coming up over this next weekend. I've already had multiple people tell me some different things that are going to happen, like literally speaking tons of positive over me for this weekend. And I think I'm waiting for that. Not that go. Okay, so here we go. You ready? In life, you're in one of three areas. You're either in the preparation phase, you're in the go phase, or you're in the recover phase.
okay.
Right? Like just like working out. Like you're either prepping to work out, working out, or recover. Right? You're always in some, or you're procrastinating. So there's a fourth phase. Oh my goodness, that just became a whole nother lesson. Right? Because everyone talks about, oh my goodness, like Nick's brain just kicked in. You ready? Everyone talks about the preparation, the actual doing of the action, and the recover phase. But people never talk about the procrastination phase.
That's actually in between the preparation and the do.
No, it's before the preparation.
Really?
Yes. So people will recover. Okay. They know they need to prepare to get back in the field. But what they'll do is say, I'm comfortable. Oh, I'm comfortable. And they start procrastinating. Now, don't get me wrong. You can get into the planning phase, right? And over plan. So you never initiate.
Right.
Pastor Keith talks about that all the time. Like, stop planning and start initiating. So yes, maybe that's another form of procrastination. Your planning is your procrastination.
So you're saying don't plan?
No, I'm saying don't get stuck planning. Don't plan yourself to death. Just like at the end, when you're recovering, when you're in our marketing world, when you're analyzing, don't go into an analysis paralysis, right? You could analyze something to the point where you've wasted so much time analyzing it that you didn't move the ball forward. Okay.
So what stage are you in, Nick?
I need to break out the format. I need to figure out how I can write. I need to start writing. I need to start writing like daily. Ooh, wow, that actually hurt. Like, all right, we're gonna have a show every day, and then Nick's gonna write every day, and it's gonna be awesome. Great. Now I need an accountability partner.
So there's this great tool
Okay.
that you use all the time.
Which is?
Your voice to text.
Yes, but I can't do it in OneNote. It has to go into Microsoft Word because the formatting has to be able to be done easily. But I can do voice to text into Microsoft Word through my phone because I have the Microsoft Word app on my. So you ever notice that Lindsay does this eyebrow thing? Like,
So I got to make sure they're all going the right direction.
Lindsay,
Yes.
you've learned so much.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got some work to do today. It's Thursday. Hey, just FYI, there's no episode tomorrow. There's
That's right.
no episode
Yeah.
tomorrow, okay? You're spending time with teachers and family. I'm spending time with teachers and family. And Angelina, you okay over there? Okay.
We got her into a laughing fit.
I know, right? So we are not going to have an episode tomorrow. So we'll see you guys again on Monday. But know that we love you. Okay. 1, 2, know that we're praying greatness over you. Okay. 3, get your big 3 done today. Okay, like that's something I have to crush it out today, because tomorrow I'm gonna lose half of my day. And how the student teaches the teacher. Side tangent.
Yes.
Nolan actually used my own words against me on Sunday.
Well done, Nolan.
Nolan did.
was it?
I don't even remember what we were talking about right now at this very second, but I remember going da 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 da, and he said, and he put his hands up like, hold on. Here's what you're missing, or it was something that is like he was expanding my point of view, and I was like, oh my goodness, like that's it. You like you just like, normally I do this to you. I help you help widen your field of view, but he did the exact same thing, and it was so funny because this is how you know that you're making an impact in the people around you when their mannerisms are actually your mannerisms.
Nolan, how did it feel?
He loved it. He loved it. And I was so proud of him. Because I needed, at that very moment, I needed his view on it. And I needed him to word it the exact way that he needed to word it. But it was like when you do that little eyebrow thing, like there's just things like, I know I'm pouring into the people around me, because when I need them to pour into me, they pour back into me. Oh, it's almost like looking like a split second reflection, right? And I'm like, yep. That's what I do to Lindsay all the time. Like, I get her thinking to get her moving in a direction that I need her to move in, so she can have a revelation, and now she's doing it back. I teach Nolan different concepts and different things, and I get him moving down in a direction, or God uses me to help him move it. I gotta make sure I use my right terminology right here, right? The correct terminology. And I get him, and he's moving down a certain direction, and then he'll turn on, and he'll see me get off course a little bit. He's like, like, Nick, I see you getting off course. I need you to get back on course, right? So it's always great. Like, I love it. Okay. Thank you guys for letting me tell you how much I love you and appreciate you guys. So, and you want to know what? Here we go, right? Even in the comments, like, I'll see some of the texts that come through, and I'm like, that was so perfectly, like, that's how I would have written that, right? Like, it's so great. It's amazing when you, and I know Eric Thomas and Jordan Peterson and Dr. Billy Osbrooks and Pastor Keith, like, when you quote something that Pastor Keith says, like, watch his face light up. Like, he loves it. Right? Like, look, I've actually made an impact. God has used me to make an impact. And you have to understand, it's not about you. It's the fact that you're not bragging on yourself, right? I'm not bragging on myself right now. I'm enjoying the fact that someone took that step forward and they retained that information that I taught. And
Now
I'll tell
go
you,
teach the lessons on. Go teach the lessons that you just talked about on the show
correct.
about influence.
But with that, what happens is you understand that you moved someone's life one step in a positive direction.
That's why teachers get into teaching.
Oh, I'm sure.
That right there.
That right there.
That's why teachers get into teaching.
Sure. Not the politics of it. Not all the foo-fooey stuff.
Yep.
No. When that kid comes back and goes da 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 da, and you're like, you got it. You got it. You took one step in a positive direction.
Yep.
Right? So, hey guys, thank you guys for letting me have that last little 5 to 8 minutes. Hopefully you got something out of that. We love you guys. Hope you guys have just an amazing weekend. Make sure that you
Rise up
and crush it. Bye,
Bye,
y'all.
y'all.